is now.
Well, a good morning to you all, and you join me here in Birmingham for the Bus and Coach Expo 2019, and I'm with Andre.
Is now.
Well, good morning to you all, and welcome to the Bus and Coach Expo 2019. And here I am in Birmingham. That's right, I've come all the way from London to see what is on offer in the bus and coach industry. New buses, new coaches, new products, new technologies. So come on, let's go in and take a look. Thank you, thanks, thank you. Thank you, thanks. Yeah, that's Tower Bridge. I drive over Tower Bridge in the other route that goes to East Dulwich. So I thought I'd go check out outside, outdoors, where the zero emission zone and autonomous demonstration is. There should be a double-decker bus out there and a single-decker that is autonomous. In other words, it's driving by itself, but with a driver inside. Right, here we are outside in the zone. What was the zone called again?
The exhibition of...
Not the autonomous zone, it's called the... I forgot. Well, anyway, we've got 3 buses here. We've got an electric, brand spanking new electric double-decker bus from Alexander Dennis Limited. And it's got cameras instead of mirrors, which you might have seen on a bus between Croydon and Peckham in South London. It's the same bus basically that they've got. That is a newer style. That looks a little bit like, basically you might have seen that on the Route 43, which is covers London Bridge all the way to, is it Archway?
Something like that.
43 goes to Archway, and basically that's the exact same bus. In fact, I don't know, it does look, that's not the same one, no, it's probably not. I don't know if they've managed to get all of the buses on the road, but I think over, is it the month of September, I think they were going to get all the buses on the road. But anyway, there's an electric double-decker bus there. You can tell the difference between a normal Enviro because the wheelbase is a lot longer, and at the back, the hangover is there's not much after the back wheel, behind the rear wheel. That's where all the batteries are. But I've actually never been on one of those buses before, so I'm hoping to go on one in the next hour. And then we have a Yutong single-decker bus. That's just a Mercedes-Benz actually doing its runs here. But we've got a Yutong bus, that's electric single-decker bus as well. And we have here a autonomous single-decker Alexander Dennis bus, which basically drives by itself and is operated by a bus driver just around that yard there. So, but I've been told it did scrape something earlier. I don't know, you know. But the technology is getting a lot better. You know, every 6 months, new technology is coming in, and it's just, you know, the future's arrived. You know, I can't see how it can get more advanced. Anyway, you can see the electric double-decker bus here. That hopefully we'll get a ride on this soon. That one weighs 13.5 tons. I've just noticed 13,540 kilograms. That's at least an extra 1.5 tons more than a normal Enviro double-decker, Enviro 400. So obviously all the batteries, it's an extra 1.5 tons of batteries there. You can see the electric single-decker that is coming, the Yutong.
Route 367? What
is
route
it?
Is that?
Is that on Route 367?
Yeah.
Look at that. This is fully electric, isn't it? Oh, this is fully... Oh, it's nice. Look at the lovely seating, look at that. That's a bright blue seating. There we go. Here we go. Oh. Wow, the windows are open. Some little windows. Ugh. So the legroom here, your feet are a lot higher up. We're on the wheel arch at the moment. This is the new electric double decker. It's like the 43, but it's got no mirrors. So here we go. We have a double decker bus there with cameras instead of mirrors. And it's Andre doing a video behind.
I've already got a couple of these in London, and it'd be great with more of London.
So here we have a Alexander Dennis Limited electric double-decker bus, Enviro 400 EV, and it has no mirrors. So this is the bus of the future. So there's no mirrors at all. It's actually brand spanking new, 69 plate, late 2019 model. So these buses are made in Guildford. A big thank you to. So yeah, I don't know everything about this bus. There's a lot of people here knowing a lot of information about all the buses here. This brand new electric double decker. I've seen something like this on London Bridge on Route 43, which is operated by Metroline. But they have mirrors on their buses, but they will soon have cameras, as you can see right here. You can come a bit closer and look. So, sorry, am I? So you can see the cameras here. This is on the Peckham to Croydon bus at the moment on a standard ADL Enviro 500 hybrid. You can see this is supposed to be a lot better at night time actually. So visually, it's really good at night time. I can see the camera on the other side. So here we are. So you can see in a normal mirror, it's going to come out here. So it's a lot narrower actually. So the cameras here, you can probably see, in the cab, there's cameras there. You've got literally two screens. There are two screens, which is basically replacing the two mirrors. This is going to reduce the amount of accidents that buses have on the road. And visually, drivers should be able to see a lot better than a standard, especially if you imagine if it's raining, it's chucking it down, it's cold, it's wet, maybe it's getting steamed up in the cab area on the windows, and you've got cameras that are outside that are working 100%, and you can see inside. You're going to have a better view of what's behind you if anything is overtaking you. And I look forward to seeing more of the technology. So let's come and let's go and have a look inside and see. So here we go. Here we go. So it reminds me when I was driving in a suit a few years ago. No, this is nice. This, yeah. So it's just about the same setup. Very nice. Yeah, you got the your iBus thing here. You got your camera, the speaker. That's a different system. In fact, no, I usually have. What's there usually? I'm trying to think what's usually there. I think usually my camera's there actually. So I don't know. This is something for the electrics. Oh, the destination blind. Yeah, it's slightly different. Seating capacity. So this bus has 67 seats, and standing. It doesn't say actually. Wheelchair, so it doesn't say how many that are allowed to stand. Is it actually 67 seated? That's quite a lot actually. So possible, oh, so maybe no 67 seated, one wheelchair, maybe you can get 25 standing, so it's usually around 90. The capacity usually of a double decker bus is around late 80s to 90 passengers. Yeah, this is very comfortable. Handbrake, everything's here. You've got the blind there. That's the first time I can get my first time I can film this actually. I always know at work you can't use cameras in the cab. So just trying to think. So here we go. This is what it looks like from a normal point of view. So here I'm inside the cab. I'm inside the cab here, and that's my mirror there. My mirror is usually around there, and that's my left mirror. And my right mirror is usually around there, and that's my right mirror. Camera, so I can actually see there's two different shots here. Obviously that's the wider angle view. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. There you go. So that's the wider view, zoomed in, and that's the zoomed in look. So yeah, I'm just trying to get used to this with all the cameras. This looks I'm trying to imagine what it's like without looking in your left mirror. So I'm not turning my head as much, you see, but I'm looking here. So all the time, I'm actually looking ahead and looking there, and then I've got my interior mirror. So I'm only looking. I'm not turning my head as much actually. So I'm probably reducing by maybe 40-50% the amount that I'm turning my head. But speaking to the drivers on the Peckham Croydon bus in South London, they actually say this is a lot better than it was before. So they actually prefer to see these cameras as mirrors instead of the normal mirrors. So I think this is a really good thing. I can see this just being put out on all the buses really. Especially you can see how bright it is. Especially if you can imagine if it's windy, you know, it's raining, it's dark, it's cold, the windows are steamed up. You can imagine it can be harder to really see in your mirrors from the cab area. But looking here, it looks perfect. It looks like I've got crystal vision here, crystal clear vision. Plus, I'm not looking as much, so I think this is a good thing. As long as the cameras don't fail, it's going to be perfect, seriously. Plus, there's going to be less mirrors getting damaged because the camera's literally 1/3 of a width of a normal mirror. So there's going to be less contact with other vehicles, basically. I can just see this as a good thing. I think the main thing is when you look, somebody sat at the front of the bus as a passenger could actually see the mirrors more than if... Usually passengers don't look at the mirrors on the outside of the bus, they're concentrating on other things, but they will probably be amazed at the visuals here. So imagine if someone's running for the bus and they might think I've left somebody. You know what I mean? But no, this is really good. If you imagine it very dark, these will come up. So imagine watching a television in the dark, your eyes can go a bit funny. So I'm just wondering if that happens, I don't know. So there's plenty of leg room here. Oh, this is on the wheel arch, I've just noticed. Right, so this is on the wheel arch, so the floor comes up actually. That's what I've realised, the floor comes up, as you can see. So that's a little bit, I won't say it's uncomfortable, it's just different from, you know, what I'm used to having. It's not a flat floor. The leg room is sufficient. And wheelchair area.
I don't like this Oxford, but we would have them fitted. You know?
That's just enough here. There you go. Oh, this is a very nice bus. I love these buses. So much light coming in, technology, especially with this moquette. The seating looks really good. Open and close the windows. That's a nice. Plenty of leg room, a lot of glass behind, very good. This is very, very nice. Plenty of leg room. This is very, very nice. Just realised I have an extra row of seats here. So I actually have 2 rows of seats. Usually you get 1 row, but the staircase. So you've got 2 rows of seats here. Whereas normally on a double-decker bus you would get 1 row of seats. So you've got 2. And how many rows have you got altogether? You got, that's the first, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rows of seats, that's the norm. 11 rows of seats. 69 seat capacity and space for 14 more. Lovely glass staircase, the glass rear door, and you can see here, just to let you know, there are 18 batteries on this bus, 18. So there are 2 batteries here, in here, underneath the staircase. There are four batteries just there on the floor. You can see the floor is raised up. And then there are 12 batteries at the rear. So 18 batteries in all. And the bus weighs approximately 13.5 tons. So obviously with the buses I've been driving, they're 11.6 tons. So this is about 1.8 tons more than a hybrid diesel that I usually drive. But it's very, very quiet, and I think that's worth it. Some lovely clean wheels. Usually the wheels are not that clean, aren't they?
It's a diesel one.
Oh, it's diesel. No, it's usually
No, it's electric.
you get
It's a hub. That's a hub.
It's a hub.
Reduction, that.
That's nice, is that? Nice and clean. There you go. We're seeing that on a lot more buses now in London. That blue logo, electric logo. And go. Wheelbase is a lot longer, and that's because the overhang doesn't need to be as long at the back. You've got all the batteries here. There's no engine. You can see it's really good. 2 seats behind the driver.
Otherwise we could take money.
The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never can.
Look at this. All that glass. Look at that. Lovely to see all the glass here. More light coming in. The engine's quiet. This is peaceful. This is actually a very enjoyable ride. This bus ride is enjoyable. I like electric buses. You can always see it taking off, getting better, no pollution. But I can see the difference with these buses. The pillar is a lot wider. If you look at the pillar, usually it's narrower. This pillar is a lot wider on each end. And there's more glass, as you can see. A lot more glass here. I can imagine in the future, buses might have roofs that literally you can see through, so you can let more light in, but you probably won't get burnt actually. So so far this is a very nice bus. These buses, I think these exact buses are driving in London, because you can see from the seating it is Transport for London logos. Lovely moquette to the seats. This is very nice. So such a quiet ride as well. This is so quiet. I can't hear, look, can't hear anything. I can't hear anything whatsoever. So here I am on this lovely electric double-decker bus, and I really like these Enviro 400 EVs. This is beautiful. This is probably one of the best double-deckers I've ever been on. I drive hybrid diesel double-deckers, which are very smooth. Usually on the hybrid buses, the Enviros, usually you have the similar couple of feet of space here for the hybrid facility. But here obviously I don't think there are no fans like there are on the hybrid bus, so these are where all the batteries are. I think it's usually 11.6 tonnes on a normal Enviro. So this bus weighs about 1.8 tonnes more than a normal hybrid diesel. What do you think of this bus?
This bus is absolutely spectacular, if I said that right correctly. It's absolutely amazing, smooth,
Yeah.
it's clean, and there's a lot of lateral light, which is fantastic. And I think Alexander Dennis has done a great job of actually building this bus. And we need a lot more buses like these.
Yeah.
With USB sockets, that's something that buses here in
Oh
London,
yes, I forgot. Yeah. Charge
here
your phone.
in the UK hasn't got here before. Haven't seen any Wi-Fi just yet, but it's good to see that
put your cable in.
it's got a lot of new technology. The bus is quiet, as I said before, a lot of lighting as well.
Yeah.
And also, I love the colouring in the interior and the staircase.
The moquette.
And the moquette and the glass as well. It's absolutely crystal clean. And also, with the display board at the front, with the iBus announcement will be displayed.
Oh,
that will come up with the tube, and also comes up with the next bus stop, how far we went to the next bus stop, whether the bus has been delayed.
Yeah.
It would be road traffic as well. Once I found out from the Alex Dennis people earlier, they actually told me with all the kits and stuff that's coming with the bus as well. So I'm feeling excited to see the Route 43 going to have this, and it'd be great if all the other London buses will have this in the future.
Yeah.
Because at the minute, London, we get a lot of tourists visiting London every day, and they ask the bus driver, driver, where is Brixton? Driver, how do we get to Victoria? Is the Victoria line running? All these questions, they can follow and read it on the screen above, where they can...
Right, on the screen right at the front of the bus up there, as you can see. That'll have all the information displayed to help you get to your destination, instead of you having to ask the driver where you want to go, because he often needs to focus on his driving, you know what I mean? Navarro, it says. Navajo.
Navajo?
Sounds like I'm thinking American Indian.
How do you pronounce it, Anton?
It's pronounced Navajo.
Navajo?
And just let you know that is an autonomous bus. That bus drives by itself, actually. Fusion processing. So now we're going to go on an autonomous bus. We've got to go outside to do that. So I'm now going to get on a bus and it's going to drive by itself. I'm going to say wish me luck, but no, I've got a lot of confidence in technology these days. Do you know what I mean? Enviro 200 autonomous bus, It's the first bus to drive by itself, and it's just going around, as you can see here, this small area. It's driving very slowly. That's how advanced the technology is at the moment, that the buses are driving a few miles per hour by itself. But I know a similar bus to this, or maybe this same bus, was up in, I think, Manchester area, driving by itself in one of the depots there. So we're going to go on this bus with about 15, 20, 25 passengers, and we're going to have a look at the steering wheel doing its own thing. So here I am, we're about to board the autonomous bus, and it looks like any other bus, but it's got a lot of things on it that help it to drive by itself, as you can see. You can see all the sensors right at the front of the bus there, right at the bottom, and the sensors all the way around.
Module which combines radar, 2 laser sensors and 2 camera sensors.
Right.
And then up here you can see these units here have got radar and camera sensors together.
Right, so we've got radar and camera sensors right here. Right, thank you very much. There we go, standing room only. I know.
So this vehicle is a standard Alexander Dennis Enviro 200 11.5 metre 43 seat bus with 2 key modifications. The first modification by Alexander Dennis is that they've made this vehicle by wire, and by that we mean the steering, the braking and the powertrain can all be controlled by software. Then the second modification from Fusion Processing is we fitted our CavStar system, which is a complete system that converts the vehicle from manual drive to autonomous drive. So that system comprises the various antennae on the roof, all of the sensors around the vehicle, the control module, and all of the software associated with vehicle position, path planning, object detection, object avoidance.
So yeah, the bus is driving by itself, which will become the norm 10 years from now. No, this is the future, and it starts here, and it'll only just get bigger and bigger. When robots make less mistakes than humans, then more of these buses will be on the road. A driver at the wheel in the cab. Now we're going to have a demonstration now where I think there's a cyclist who's going to go past the bus. The cyclist there.
The radar should detect that and say that object is a cyclist, I'll make an alert.
So there you go.
Oh wow. Oh,
Actually reminds me,
the other side.
I drove a triaxle double-decker from BCI about 4 days ago, and it had a sensor at the back left, so this reminds me of the sensor when a cyclist passes, or even when a pedestrian comes past the bus.
Okay.
So there's a lot of
That's it,
sensors.
unless anyone's got any questions.
Oh, do you enjoy it again?
Thank you.
Smooth driving.
Was that the easiest day?
The easiest day I've ever done.
Easiest day. Coming to a bus stop near you soon. So there's the sensors, you can see, and the sensor is, there are sensors near the back of the bus actually that detects when a cyclist is going past. It alerts the driver to any cyclist that is passing very close to the bus. As you know, in London, cyclists drive very close to the bus. It's probably the worst part of my job in London, and this is only going to help drivers be more aware of cyclists that are passing very close to the bus. So here I am with James and Jason, and we've just been on an autonomous bus. What did you think?
Strange, especially as a driver, to see somebody sat there not using the steering wheel.
I think it's a great idea, really, to move forward with the times, and let's try these things out.
That's right. I think we should try these things out and make sure that I'm still bus driving in 20 years. No, let's try these new technologies out to help aid the bus drivers and the bus industry as a whole. Bus drivers have a lot of responsibility, got a lot of people to look after, and if this helps the driver a lot, then I think it's definitely a thumbs up, yeah?
Definitely agree.
That's good. Thank you very much. So we have the autonomous bus. This is the bus of the future, coming to a bus stop near you very, very soon. And that's around the whole planet. So I spent quite a few hours outside, and everything is inside. So let's go see it all. Nice to have some music. we are in the Birmingham Expo, and we're back in London again. Look, it's Nortons of London and Cheshire. Anyway, this is a lovely blue. Love the colours of this coach. Lovely neon light that I can't see. That's not going to be there all the time, is it, on the street? Probably just for display purposes. But anyway, let's go check out this lovely coach. It is 70. I've been told it's a 70-seater coach, and let's just go and have a look inside, shall we? Wow, love that new smell. Now this is actually a three-seater for, I think, for school children. So you can see, you can get a lot more on this. I've never seen this on one of I've seen like yellow school buses that have 3 seats and the free 2-seat configuration. But this, wow, this is amazing. You can get 70 people on this, and this is a triaxle coach. But look at this, it's ginormous, isn't it? This is really big. Oh, you got looks like a wooden floor near the back. I've not really reviewed coaches actually, but that's the whole point of coming here, the Bus and Coach Show. This is really nice. Oh, let's fall asleep. Wake us up when we get there, yeah? This is nice. I actually got a National Express coach recently because my car broke down up in Yorkshire, and I had to get a coach down the last minute, and I just made it to work. But it wasn't as comfortable as this. These have got nice seats. These are comfortable. No, I'm not having a go at National Express. We're just saying it was just something. Just having a nice, comfortable seat makes all the difference. I think their seats will leather, but this is really nice. So here we go. This is really nice. All got seat belts on. I will definitely come back next year to review more of the coaches. We've just really reviewed the buses, which were actually outside, the autonomous bus, the electric double-decker bus with cameras as mirrors, and the single-decker version as well. So hopefully we'll review more next year. We just didn't review as much this year because there's so much to take in, so many people to talk to, and we'll do a bit more networking next year. But look at that, isn't this nice? I don't know if I'm allowed to sit in this, but look, this is lovely, isn't it? VDL. Look at all the buttons. It's like an aeroplane, isn't it? So this has as many seats as a double-decker bus, 71 seats in total. And I think this is used for school buses only. About 192 exhibitors all together here for 2 days. I'm missing the whole show. I'm trying to combine a few hours in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Now this is a lovely one. This.
So here we are, nice big double-decker bus.
Gearbox.
11.6 kilos. Let's have a look at that engine. Is it?
Yeah, it's got a Cummins engine.
Oh wow, just diesel in it.
Yeah, and it's got a ZF gearbox as well, which not many of these.
This is very nice. Wow, this is lovely. I'm missing it all. I can't believe this. Got a quick. So here we go. Look at this cab. Wow. Are we allowed to sit in? Are we allowed to sit in the cab? Are we allowed to sit in the cab? I was thinking no passengers on this bus, and I realised. I thought it was for. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. That is amazing. Wow. That's nice. Is that? Look at that. It's got tables and chairs. This is lovely. Oh, this is very comfortable. This is very luxurious. This is a big bus. How many rows of seats we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 12 rows of seats. Very comfortable, this. Oh, I've missed the show. Can you believe it? I've missed the show. Nice wooden floor.
Anton's assistant.
My assistant, James. James? Yeah. There we go. This is a nice bus. This is lovely. What's that? Is that a digital display? Oh wow, they got certain things. This is really nice actually. Nice red bus with red seats in it. Driver, are you having a good day, driver? He's not in today. Wow. Oh, careful. Wow, Belarus bus. Look at that, isn't that lovely? You go in the cab. Wow. Plastic seem a bit cheap. But you know, you're enclosed in your cab. It reminds me of that Wright bus, that long one that they had in York. So I got to Coach and Bus Week a little bit late. So here's Buses magazine, and they've gone as well. Looks like I've missed everybody. Here we are. We're at Mini Plus, which is we've got Trekker Bud, where the Flat Cap did a review. It's quite amazing, isn't it? This is amazing, isn't it? This is. So here we are. Wow. So this is all kitted out. We're getting the bus. Here we go. Home time. Alright, cheers mate, thanks. They've robbed the seats, look, they've robbed all the seats out. No, only joking. It reminds me of the airport buses. Is this a Mercedes-Benz Citaro? It's supposed to be the best bus ever, I've been told. They're supposed to be the best buses. Reliable. They are very reliable.
They're not reliable.
That's right. This one is a 10-seater probably. Yes, here we go. Next stop, driver. Next stop. Only press the bell once, not ding ding ding. Thank you, driver. Cheers, driver. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Here we go. That was fantastic driving. Spot on. Very good. Say hello to this bus driver when you get on the bus. Fantastic. Cheers, mate. Thank you. See you later. Bye. Here we go. So where are we? Where's your car? Where's the car gone? Is everyone alright in going home? Is everyone fine with... Right, here we go. There we go, the only bus that we filmed driving off. It's time to get the bus home. Oh, sorry, my lift home. Here we go. And it's not in a Volvo. I used to drive a Volvo. This is James's Volvo here. Very nice, very newish car. And he's giving a lift to Jason and Michael. But anyway, I'm going back with my cameraman and Andre. I've got to stop filming, Anna. I mean, come on, I've just got to just get in the car. It's raining now. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll see you all later on the next video. Come on, bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Well, it's that time again. I've got to drive my bus. But as always, don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel Doubledeckeranton. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye for now. See ya.